Attention, all engaged and married couples. This is our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. God gave us the vision to write this book in 2019, and this book was published in 2021. The book is full of applications that Alicia and I wrote back in 2019 through our coaching journey to where applications that we have applied in our sessions, we decided to put them in a book. And I can tell you right now, anytime that Alicia and I fall into some turbulence in our marriage, we refer back to this book and it tremendously bless our lives. Others who've read it use this book to apply to their relationship, and their relationship is being blessed as well. Again, you can see the website there to go to www.readerhouse.com for all your purchasing needs. Thank you in advance. Welcome to your authentic love marriage moment with who? Chaz
and Alicia
and my beautiful wife Alicia. As we're coming to you live tonight, we want to thank you all for taking time out your busy schedule to join us tonight. Hey, as you can see, I got on my proud Clark Atlanta CAU t-shirt that my wife blessed me with this past weekend. CAU. That's how you do it, right? Mm-hmm. Hey,
that's how you.
Thank you for joining us tonight. We're coming to you live with a special edition, and it's going to be a few more this month as we're going to talk about our book. As you can see right there at the bottom of your screen, we're going to talk about our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools, right?
That's right.
You can find our book at www.readerhouse.com. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and give the floor to my wife, who is also the lead author of our book. God blessed her back in 2016 with this revelation of this book. It took us about a couple of years to write it, and then in 2019,
it's 2020 we started writing. Remember, because I was
2020. My bad, I got the years off. The revelation came in 2016, but we started writing the book in 2020, and God has blessed us to where it was published in 2021, and we're going to relaunch the book, our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools, which is full of nothing but applications that you can apply in your marriage on a daily basis. So without further ado, babe, take it away, babe.
Right. So I did want to read the foreword also in the book, because it talks about Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools, which is a daily devotional for marriages, right? So you know how we deal with marriages on a daily basis. And this book, yes, it is for sale, and it's scrolling at the bottom where you can find it. Also, it's also good for couples, individuals, and groups, right? So like, say for instance, if we have 5 couples and we did a group session, we would actually use some of these applications and tools from our book, right? These daily tools can also be used at marriage conferences during breaks for a breakout, right? Virtually or in person. So these tools that we address usual oppositions that most marriages face with sex, money, marriage, okay, of course, intimacy, communication, emotions, finances, love, fidelity, infidelity, children, marriage, and all levels of marriage relationships. So that's what we do, right? The book, it gives out a daily devotion followed by a daily tool. So that's how the applications are done. So please tell your friends about our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. And as Chaz mentioned, we will be doing a relaunch of our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. The book tonight, we will be talking about page. I think I should get the page numbers. It's some of the ones that have it. So the people who have the page, have the book, the page number is page 73, which is People Will Respect Your Marriage. That has a lot. That has a lot in it. What you think?
Oh yeah, let's go with it, baby.
So people will respect your marriage. What does respect mean? What's your definition, Chaz?
So respect is pretty much honor, reverence. Do not cross any boundaries. Making sure that, for a married couple or a serious engaged couple, if you don't want anybody to interfere or tamper or cross those lines in their relationship, you shouldn't have those same people or people in general interfere in your marriage and relationship, right? Because there's got to be some boundaries set, and then if you don't cross those boundaries, then hey, everybody else will not cross those boundaries in your relationship or in your marriage. That's with knowing that, a husband is married. Okay, hey, ladies, don't cross those lines. Family members, don't cross those lines. Homeboys, don't cross those lines. Okay, because, hey, you're married, you have a relationship. You wouldn't want that same thing to happen to you in their relationship.
Right. So that it does talk about respect. Respect falls under boundaries. So boundaries, right? Like, say for instance that you draw a circle in the sand. That boundary is anything outside of that. So what's on the inside of that circle is that the two-person in that relationship, and the children, and things that are attached to that couple in that relationship. Anything outside of that, besides the children, example, even though that's a part of you and I, right? So we're inside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
The job is a part of us.
Mm-hmm.
But it should not exist in the circle, in the holy of holies, in that close knit. The job should not come to bed with us.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
It's actually, we call it the third person in your marriage.
Exactly. So the job should not. Your siblings should not come in the whole. It's the whole. Think of the holies of holies like things that you do in your bedroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
The intimacy and stuff like that. People, you don't have just a broad audience set up in your bedroom. So that comes along the line also of how you communicate with others. How much do you share, right? So that sharing can go into crossing boundaries as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So think of it as a circle, and you and your spouse in that circle, and anything that's outside of that, it should not exist in that circle if it comes and it becomes counterintuitive to your marriage.
Also, these tools come from our years of experience in these relationships where we've coached couples, right? So we kind of just, had a list of note taking, talking with couples, and just pretty much formed a book full of applications that you can apply in your marriage, as we said earlier. So
right. All right. So that was a good introduction. So people will respect your marriage. People will respect your spouse in your marriage. However, not everyone is respectful. So you have to make them respect your marriage and your spouse.
The daily tool.
Harsh, but true. Have respect for yourself, your spouse, and your marriage so that people will see and honor you in your marriage. That is the daily tool.
So that's on page
73.
Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. Check it out. Hey, this right here is a game changer. All right. Because our book, we wanted to make sure that we did not put any of our opinions in the book. Most books that's being written is a form of someone's opinion of things, fiction, nonfiction, right? So we wanted to come up with a application that you can take at least 101 days to apply each application to your book, to your life, year after year.
Year after year. And so the book is written with it's very simplistic, right? So small, like little small, but you see how we just elaborated on respecting your spouse in your marriage, right? So you see how we just elaborated on that. That's the reason why, like, if you have the book and you come and you're stuck in your marriage, right? Reach out, because we go deeper. This book is a tool, but it doesn't go as deep as how we go in the one-on-one session.
Yes, because the one-on-one sessions are different. We do refer to the book. We have a whole marriage curriculum that we wrote
and we teach from,
right? And I'm gonna tell you, even for us, a lot of the times, when we think of some things and we go back to the book that we wrote,
right?
It's like,
we should have added that. We might, we have to come out with a new edition,
right?
That's what we're gonna do,
right? So when you come back and you have to, read your own applications that you put in the book, it puts you back in line and it puts things back in perspective. Like, oh man, we did right there. But
we use it for ourselves, right?
When we fall into those things, and here again, our marriage is not perfect, right? But it's a consistent work in progress, right? To get to a level where our marriage is successful. We've come a long way, right? We've come a long way, and it took us both a couple of years to figure out that, hey, this is a calling on our lives, right? Yeah. This is a calling on our lives, and we vow to one another that divorce is not an option. So guess what? We come up with ways on how to apply things to our marriage to make sure our marriage is solid.
Amen.
Right? So that's what we wanted to do in writing this book, to make sure that, hey, there is no excuse for your marriage not to be successful. Right?
Amen.
When you're constantly applying applications into your marriage, right? It's taking your marriage forward instead of backwards. Right? It alleviates all triggers, traumas, you always, you never. It eliminates all those phrases, and you can look towards the next day and the future of your marriage when you take that application and you apply action to it.
That's right.
Any final words?
You know what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Don't forget to authenticate your marriage.
Thank y'all so much for joining us. Again, this is a short one. We wanted to just kind of bring impact and make it short to where you can, watch this over and over again. Stay tuned next week as we come to you with another daily tool from our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. Here again, you can find our book, if you can see it on the screen, at www.readerhouse.com. So much for tuning in to your Authentic Love Marriage Moment with Chaz and Alicia. Hey, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next Thursday, right? At 9 p.m. Next Thursday at 9 p.m. You all have a blessed and wonderful weekend. We'll talk to you next week. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Attention, all engaged and married couples. This is our book, Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools. God gave us the vision to write this book in 2019, and this book was published in 2021. The book is full of applications that Alicia and I wrote back in 2019 through our coaching journey, to where applications that we have applied in our sessions, we decided to put them in a book. And I can tell you right now, anytime that Alicia and I fall into some turbulence in our marriage, we refer back to this book, and it tremendously bless our lives. Others who've read it use this book to apply to their relationship, and their relationship is being blessed as well. Again, you can see the website there to go to www.readerhouse.com for all your purchasing needs. Thank you in advance.